My name is Jack Self. I'm here at Charleston to explore the work of Langlands and Bell's Ideas of Utopia, which brings together over 40 years of work by the Turner Prize shortlisted artists in the form of reliefs, architectural models, sculptures, and installations. The work focuses on architectural utopias and asks us whether or not architecture is inherently utopian in its world building and its visions of the future, and perhaps most of all, whether or not any of these architectural utopias were ever successful. Of course, Charleston is a utopia of its own day, a kind of queer paradise of experimentation, inclusivity, collectivity, in which architecture, art, design, literature were all imagined as the basis for how we can build a better world. Let's look at one utopian example in some detail. These relief models depict the town of Ivrea in North Italy. Built in the 1930s by Olivetti, it was imagined as a kind of workers' paradise, not just housing, but also factories, offices, cultural institutions, even art galleries. Nonetheless, many people who lived there felt cut off and isolated, and over time the population drained away. So what went wrong? The architecture is very beautiful, well designed, but we can't tell everything just by looking at the form of buildings. We also have to understand their purpose. In this case, it's a worker town. The aim is to produce the ultimate productive worker. This leaves very limited freedom for the individual to imagine what type of society they want to be in and the world that they want to inhabit. Most of all, perhaps, it puts limitations on their own futures. As soon as you leave the company, you lose your home. And this type of stress means that society becomes fixed in time. Fast forward 100 years, and as you can see in this relief model, even though the forms have all changed, the essential purpose of campuses by Apple, Alibaba, and Facebook remains the same. These are walled gardens intended to promote the productivity of the worker by confusing them into thinking that their work is a type of play. One would ask whether corporate space can ever be truly a community.